Let's go to our man Jim in Palm Harbor. Hey, Jim, what's going on, brother?
Good morning. How are you all today?
Morning,
Well,
Jim.
We're doing good, man. How you doing?
I'm doing fine.
Cool.
Another beautiful day here.
It is another beautiful day.
It is. We got action now.
We do. It's still a little hot by November standards,
Right.
but it's not hot by August standards,
No.
which is a good deal.
Not compared to what we used to.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So,
I
Amazon,
about
man.
Amazon again today. I was just wondering if now that it's crossed over its 200-day moving average finally, if now's the time to get in it, or do we wait until it breaks a level of resistance?
Yeah, I would wait this out, man. You know, I can tell you I think this thing can, there's no doubt it jumped over the 200. And that's how, what happens, folks, is when you're breaking an average, whether it's going up or going down, you like to see it like this. This is, to me, is a conviction move. Now, that being said, the volume doesn't have conviction, but the price does. So, yeah, I can see Amazon trying to get up to the 1775. But I wouldn't be pulling the trigger. And I'll tell you why I wouldn't be pulling the trigger, because I'm going to be really close to pulling the short trigger this afternoon.
For the market, you're talking
For the
about.
market in general, yeah. Because this number that I've been looking for, it just got hit. No, I missed it by a penny. So we hit 278.89 on the SPY. 278.90 is the number.
And that's the high from October 11th.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, and we have a huge contraction of volume that's happening still with the market that's up really well. So I'm going to let this play out a couple more hours and see where it shakes out. Because the correlation, Jim, is that they have been down on volume, they're up with lighter volume, and like it's going to be the Federal Reserve tomorrow. But bottom line is that this is a classic definition of an ABC down. You're down with big volume, you contracted all the way up. Everything seems to be in play here. So I just waited out a bit.
Just the fundamental take on Amazon that I look at on the bullish side, just to keep in mind as well, is that, I can see that in the markets. Amazon coming into the holiday season, they seem to just crush it every year. And they just announced that free shipping for everybody.
Right.
Free same day for Prime members. They continually are ahead of the curve. I mean, why doesn't Walmart come out and just eat the cash and do something like that?
Right.
And they don't. Amazon's always the leader, and they are pushing Walmart, Target, and it seems like they can't keep up. So I would just keep that in mind for the bullish case, just for Amazon.
No, this is a huge bullish case.
It just seems like news.
Well,
they like that. I mean, shipping's monumental for the holidays.
Right.
Why can't Walmart keep up with them? But they can't. And it's just amazing the percentage of holiday sales online that Amazon encompasses.
Yep.
It's mind-blowing.
And we're going to take a quick break, Jim, but stay right there, okay? Because what also happened is when Amazon went out to these cities, I think they went to 223 cities, came in. They gave them all their information. It's like they gave them everything. And now there's analysts out there that are saying, hey, they did this on purpose because they wanted all the information. They're going to split it up, and they're going to see, okay, this is the best way to negotiate.
For their second headquarters.
City by city.
Yeah.
Stay right there, folks. Jim, Tony, myself. Welcome back, folks. Oil is getting toasted.
Checking back in. So we're approaching the end of the 11 a.m. hour, and crude, quite an acceleration to the downside. To recap, we're trading about 62.25. There's your 10:30 action, and we're now approaching 80 cents below that level. That's some volatility for you, man, and we're approaching that number that the lows that we had yesterday in terms of
Tom from
down on
Plymouth's
that
making
level.
money.
That's right. We'll see where that ends up. Quite an acceleration.
We're going to have man Jim from Palm Harbor. We're talking Amazon. Yeah, so,
You were talking about the second headquarters, right?
Yeah, and what, analysts are basically, well, there's a couple folks out there what they're saying is that, what happened, folks, is that Amazon went out there. They had, I believe, 223 cities.
Municipalities.
Yeah. Bottom line, given Amazon deals handle a fist, so now they know negotiation-wise where everyone stands. Which that just so makes sense because Amazon is so smart.
Yeah. Yeah.
So Jim, it's like So my take on that is because of the broad market, But as Tommy says, Amazon's Amazon.
Are you looking to buy that for a long term, Jim, or a trade?
Probably a trade.
Probably a trade. Okay, so you got to be careful. As I was going to say, if it's a long term, I wouldn't be too worried.
Yeah.
Yeah. I noticed this morning there was a news article about it. They launched Amazon Music for Mexico, a paid service where they'll offer up to 50 million songs available.
50 million. Imagine
So
that.
there's the headline. Yeah, I mean, they
You gotta
already,
love it.
So what's amazing is that they already have Amazon Music, and then they have an elevated form of Amazon Music
Okay.
that you even have to subscribe to. But if you're a Prime member, you already get some form of that, which is a ton of songs. So they're all over the place, but they're branching out worldwide.
Cooking, brother. Have
Thanks,
a great
Jim.
one, man. Thanks for calling, Jim.
Y'all too. Thanks. Bye.
Stay right there, folks. We got Fast Market coming up next, and we're going to have Mr. Basil Chapman, Steve Rhodes, Dave White. I'll be back this afternoon. Thanks, pal.
Thanks, man.
Wow! Go get them, folks.
Since 1984, Basil Chapman has been using the Chapman Wave methodology to advise traders of his expert market opinion. While originally hand-drawing charts from the late 1970s into the 1980s, Basil noticed that prices under most circumstances virtually always had a certain number of legs to the upside before declining sharply. Later, Basil found that computer software, which included the standard market technical indicators, enhanced the degree of accuracy in calling price turns, as well as market trend calls. Thus was born the Chapman Wave sequence. Using the Chapman Wave methodology along with other indicators, Basil Chapman advises his subscribers of his expert market opinion each market day with his opening call newsletter. Right now, you can get a 2-week free trial to the opening call, Basil's daily trading newsletter, by visiting the front page of TFNN.com. Cancel at any time during that trial and pay absolutely nothing. Get your 2-week free trial to Basil's newsletter, The Opening Call, today by visiting TFNN.com.